Hey guys, it's Anonymous here, and today I'll be reviewing The Promised Neverland. If you guys like my content, please like and subscribe. It would really help the channel out, as 70% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. And if you don't like the content, you can always unsubscribe later. Now, onto the video. Now, this is gonna be somewhat of a critique and an anime review, so to put it into few words, the first season had children inside an orphanage with a generally happy and positive life, until they discover that they were gonna be eaten, and they decide to plan and escape towards a horrible season 2. Probably should have stayed in the orphanage if you asked me. Would have been much more enjoyable. So here's the thing. You want the flaw of The Promised Neverland. Well, season 2 is the flaw. Let's compare both of them for a little bit. Season 1 had everyone at the edge of their seats, waiting for the next episode and what would come next. Until they saw what would come next. Season 1 took full advantage of the original material and improved further upon it by adding terrific yet beautiful soundtrack and intense scenes, and the plot was spectacular. Meanwhile, in Season 2, they didn't know how to take advantage of the setting around them. Season 1 was small and miniature inside the orphanage, and then there's this massive jump from a small orphanage towards a giant world like Breath of the Wild or Horizon Zero Dawn. It wasn't really a good decision on the mangaka's part, and it was poorly developed. Hell, even the author didn't know what to do with the massive world, so what made the studio which animated Season 2 think they could do better than him? The mangaka kind of supervised, but not much, and it looked clear from the beginning that they were fixated on shortening The Promised Neverland, so all there was is an attempt to salvage anything from the source material, just to add a touch and make it look a bit better. According to the mangaka, some arcs weren't even planned to happen in the manga itself, like the infamous Goldie Pond arc, which many manga fans loved. Best of Season 2, they said. But it was cut out, along with like 4 or 5 more arcs, and there was also an entire beloved character named Hugo just removed and erased from the entire thing. Afterwards, there was this massive shift from the horror of Season 1, awaiting what was behind the curtain, to just suddenly shift towards your generic shonen. Yeah, let's go kill demons. The plan wasn't to kill demons. The first season was clearly setting up that these demons were an impossible opponent to defeat. But then out of nowhere, Norman's like, poison. Plus, the power dynamic makes no sense really. You're telling me there were demons who can live without human flesh, and the king didn't take advantage of that. There are so many plot holes and unexplained details that happen, and overall the manga is decent, but it could have been way better than what it is. The source material, in this case the first arc and season, were much better. The anime, on the other hand, was absolute trash. There were some events just not explained and major pacing issues. There's also the god tier soundtrack, which was during season 1, the one which gave the children hope to escape, and it was such a touching moment. They tried to use the same arrangement during the ending of the second season, and it felt like a slap on the face. Season 1 was during the escape in the final moment. Very touching, very amazing, very cool. Season 2 was during the escape. Again, just adding insult to injury. This left a lot of fans disappointed in the anime adaptation of the second season of The Promised Neverland, and indeed they had all the rights to be. I mean, it was clearly poorly executed when many people had their hopes up for something to continue of the rush and excitement that we felt in season 1. But that just wasn't the case. I hope you guys enjoyed the critique and anime review of The Promised Neverland. This was PseudoWeeb, hoping this doesn't happen to any other anime. Signing off.